The history of our company is we are a fourth generation family-owned business. We started in Burlington, Kansas in the year 1910 by my great-grandfather. And originally we were a residential plumbing and tin shop. And one of our claim to fames back then is we installed the first plumbing lines to the residences in Burlington, Kansas. And then in 1927, we got the opportunity to come out to California and install a powdered milk facility in Tipton, California, of all places. After the project was completed, my grandfather, Gale Brought, really enjoyed California and thought that there was better opportunity here. So he stayed, and his dad, Double E, and mom, and the rest of the family had a younger brother. They went back to Burlington. And when he went back, he had really found his family on hard times. The family farm wasn't doing well. The business wasn't doing very well. And so he convinced his mother and father and brother to move back out to California. I made it back to California in the early 1930s, and then in 1935 reconstituted the business here in Tulare. Today we're a company that's got 35 employees, and we're covering a territory that goes as far north as Modesto, as far south as Burbank into the LA basin. And we cover 3 counties along the Central Coast: Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Ventura counties. Our core business is service, but we also do large installations. Replacement of equipment, energy upgrades. We do controls as well, building automation. Anything that's related to air conditioning and the systems that support it, we take care of it. When we go to customers, we certainly tell the BMI story, and it is about our history and our longevity, and we've been around for 104 years. And I think a lot of our sales associates like to tout the fact that we're a family-owned business and that we've been around forever, and that if you've got a question or a concern, the owner is still present and the owner is still very involved in the business. And so you, as a customer, can call and talk to the person in charge. I think the bit of advice that I would give to folks that are in my similar situation when they come into a fourth generation business is to, when you come into the business, I think it's important to learn and understand the culture, understand where you've come from, try to understand the history, what's made you successful in the past. I think our founder, Double E, would be pretty surprised that we're, still around. When I think back about the challenges that they went through in the Great Depression and the struggle that they had to go through and moving out to California, I don't know if I could do that. That's a pretty brave thing to do, to pick up, everything and leave what they had there, which they had a farm, they had a business, a nice shop in town. I think he would be pretty proud of where we are today, and knowing that we think about him and think about how he ran his business and are trying to continue on that legacy. It goes, I think, a long way with our customers, knowing that we still try to uphold those principles from years and years ago where your word meant everything, and our reputation now means everything. And we oftentimes, at the expense of our company, will make things right for our customers, and I think he'd be very proud of that.